Because the devil is defeated and I got praise. I got the victory. Got the victory. Dun, 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 dun. YouTube, what it do, baby? It's your boy. You see me on it? Am I in there? Am I smooth? I'm smoother than baby feet, baby. I'm in there like booty hair. Woo! Woo! Boy, hey, I'm feeling myself. Y'all gotta give me a second to let it digest, let it sink in, man. You hear me? Black atheists don't do it like this. You see this? Come on, man. I'm just fucking with y'all. What do it do? Y'all know you know what's going on? Let's get into it. We ain't gotta waste no time. Ain't no long introduction. We gonna go and get it. We gonna go and get into it. Genesis chapter 5. It says, the family of Adam. Get your bullshit Bible and read along with me. This is the book of the genealogy of Adam. In the day that God created man, he made him in his likeness. He said he made him in the likeness of God. He created them male and female and blessed them and called them mankind in the day that they were created. And Adam lived 130 years and begot a son in his own likeness, after his image, and named him Seth. After he begot Seth, the days of Adam were 800 years. What? So Adam lived 930 years. It says he lived 100. It says he lived 130 years. Then he had a son named Seth, and then he lived another 800 years. Is there a way for us to prove this? Did people really live this long? Is this what are we really supposed to believe that people lived 800 years? Now, I don't know if 800 years was like 800 days back then, but I can't. It's hard for me to believe that humans lived 800 years on a 365-year calendar. That's hard for me to believe. Let's keep going. After he begot Seth, the days of Adam were 800 years, and he had sons and daughters. I'm assuming all of these sons and daughters came from Eve. It doesn't say that yet, but let's just assume. So all the days that Adam lived were 930 years, and he died. Okay. Seth lived 105 years and begot Enoch. Hold up, Seth lived 105 years and begot Enoch. After he begot Enoch, Seth lived 807 years. So they having kids they having kids in their hundreds? That doesn't happen. Now, I don't know if this happened back then, but that doesn't happen now. Is there evidence to prove this? Do we have a good reason to believe that this occurred? Let's keep going. After he begot Enoch, Seth lived 807 years and had sons and daughters. I'm assuming he had sons and daughters. It doesn't say who these people having sons and daughters with. Y'all know this book filled with incest, but let's keep going. So all the days of Seth were 912 years, and he died. Enoch lived 90 years and begot Canaan. After he begot Canaan, Enoch lived 800 years. So everybody living 800 and some years, huh? Damn near 1,000 years. You telling me this is why we can't live this long? Do y'all know anybody that's 800? I don't. So all the days of Enoch were 905 years, and he died. Canaan lived 70 years and begot Mahalalel. After he begot Mahalalel, don't judge me, Canaan lived 840 years and had sons and daughters. So all the days of Canaan were 910 years, and he died. Mahalalel lived 65 years and begot Jared. After he begot Jared, Mahalalel lived 830 years and had sons and daughters. So all the days of Mahalalel were 895 years, and he died. Jared lived 162 years and begot Enoch. After he begot Enoch, Jared lived 800 years and had sons and daughters. So all the days of Jared were 962 years. Whoever wrote this is good at math. That's all I can believe. That's the only thing I can believe so far. I'm not accepting this 900 year. I don't accept this at all. I ain't even finna. We not even finna entertain that, because we know that's crap. It's like, do I have to? I'm not finna keep stopping. We know. I'm just gonna go through this because this is crap. We ain't finna spend no much more time than we need to on this. Because this chapter I think this chapter is just about like explaining the people and who had kids, and we ain't gotta, we know this is crap. Enoch lived 65 years and begot Methuselah. After he begot Methuselah, Enoch walked with God 300 years. Hold up now, wait a minute. It says Enoch walked with God 300 years. Can we walk with God? Is this a metaphor? Is this literal? If this is literal, why we can't walk with God? Yahweh, Allah, Ulu, you know what's going on. Why we can't walk with him? See, back then he want to walk around, walk through gardens and skip to his loo and all that. But now he playing hide and seek with us. You did? Like, can I walk with you? Can we take a stroll down memory lane or something? Can me and you jaywalk together? Because you in your book, you like to walk a lot. You walking it and you talking it. But right now, you ain't. I have yet to see your footsteps, your footprint. I don't even know what you look like. At least send me a photo or text me or something, God? Because I don't think it's fair that back then, 5,000 years ago, 2,000 whatever, you know what I'm saying? You walking with 300-year-old people. Why we can't live that long, and why you can't walk with us? Let's keep going. And he had sons and daughters. Again, it does not specify who these people had kids with. So the most logical conclusion is that they sleeping with each other. Because in Genesis chapter 4, Cain and Abel, it said he went to the city and he got a wife. But it does not say who that wife was. Where did that wife come from? Because last time I checked, which was 2 videos ago, Eve was the mother of all living. I don't know what that means for you, but for me, that means the mother of all living. So I'm going to assume all these sons and daughters that they had at first that they did not mention came from her, which means that Cain and Abel, well, Abel died, but Cain, his wife, was related to him. And as this story goes on with all these 800, 900-year-old people having kids and sons and daughters, these sons and daughters obviously are marrying and sleeping with each other, which is just incest. The Bible is a book of incest. We started off incest. He said, I'm going to let these people sleep with each other's kids and brothers and sisters and cousins, uncles, nephews. They going to sleep together and this how I'm going to start my story, y'all. This is the best that our God could do. This is the best that he could come up with. Incest. Let's keep going, man. So all the days of Enoch were 365 years. Wow, they good at math. That's a year. 365. No, I'm tripping. 365 years. Okay. I said that's a year. I thought it said days. And Enoch walked with God, and he was not, for God took him. Methuselah lived 187 years and begot Lamech. After he begot Lamech, Methuselah lived 782 years and had sons and daughters. So all the days of Methuselah were 969 years, and he died. Lamech lived 182 years and had sons. And he called his name Noah, saying, this one will comfort us concerning our work and the toil of our hands, because the ground which the Lord has cursed. After he begot Noah, Lamech lived. Why did God curse the ground? Was this the curse regarding Cain, or I don't remember? And the only curse, okay, I do remember. I remember when in the beginning, when Adam and Eve, you know, the original sin, he did curse. Okay, that may be even he's talking about when he cursed Cain, or he's talking about the curse with Adam and Eve. But I don't remember that being a curse for everybody. I only remember that being a curse for Eve. You know, that he only really punished. Well, he punished Adam, but that really wasn't a punishment. All he said was, you got to eat bread and you're going to have to go back to the dirt that you came from. But Eve's punishment was painful childbirth and something that could possibly kill her. So what curse are they talking about? Because the ground which the Lord has cursed. After he begot Noah, Lamech lived 595 years and had sons and daughters. So all the days of Lamech were 777 years, and he died. And Noah was 500 years old, and Noah begot Shem, Ham, and Japheth. And that's the end of chapter 5. Chapter 5 was very weird, very broad, not specific. It doesn't explain where these people wives and daughters, and it doesn't explain who they would like. Okay, if Adam has sons and daughters, who are the sons and daughters going out and marrying and sleeping with? You see what I'm saying? Where are the other people coming from that's in the book that they don't mention, but they obviously want us to assume are there? Where do those people come from? People don't live 900 years. People don't live 700 years. People don't live 600 years. These are unproven claims. These are unproven claims in a book. This is not and this is why I tell people, this is not the evidence. This is the claim. This is a book of claims. This is no evidence. Show me evidence of somebody that's 800 years old, and then I could accept that part. Now, don't get me wrong. Obviously the Bible is correct about some things, but you can be correct about 2 things and be wrong about 1 million, which is what it's doing. So we don't read 5 chapters. There is no way you could believe anything in these first 5 chapters at all. Like they hold no weight. We have no evidence of a God so far. That's all I can say. It's talking about people living 800 years. That's crap. We have no evidence of a God so far. And if we cut out everything but the first 5 chapters, where will we be? Where do they? Now, this is the beginning of the book. They're not talking about medicine. They're not talking about nothing that we could use today. They're talking about things that ain't even proven. Man, this is crap, man. I'm like, the more I read it, the more I just be like, wow, this is actual crap. This is this is bull. 800, 900-year-old people, 130-year-old people having kids, y'all. Are we really supposed to believe that? Am I supposed to accept this on faith? If this is what they want me to accept on faith, how do they read this and just be like, that makes sense? You see what, like, I can't. Man, y'all like the video, man. I'm off.